Hi there, it's Katherine Norland. I was at a friend's house tonight and I was having a conversation with someone, and she was telling me how she used to have really low self-esteem. And I could definitely relate to that because that's one of the hurdles I had to get over in life, and why I'm putting together a course right now called You Are Worthy. Anyway, so she was talking about her low self-esteem and how she used to not be able to take any compliments. Like, she wouldn't believe someone if they would tell her, oh, you're good at that, or oh, you're pretty, or whatever it was. But now she's at a place where she's got confidence, and she now believes it when someone says something nice about her. So the other day, her husband said to her, "You're beautiful." And she said, "I know." And he turned around and said, "You're conceited." And she was really confused why he would say that, just because she was able to finally agree with him on what his opinion of her was. And I think sometimes people think that in order to be humble, that you shouldn't think anything good about yourself, or that you should just crawl on the floor like a worm and grovel and think, oh, there's nothing good about me. But that's not humility. And taking compliments or saying I'm beautiful is also not conceited, like he said. So if you have confidence, you can look at yourself and say, I'm beautiful, because you accept the way God made you. And you can, how can one look at a beautiful flower or sunset and say that's beautiful, but then not be able to say that about themselves, knowing the same creator that made the flower and the sunset also made you? So I was telling her, it's not conceited to have confidence, to be sure of who you are and sure of who God made you to be. Conceited, when you're conceited, you have an excessively favorable opinion of yourself that's beyond what's normal. Okay, so being able to say something nice about yourself doesn't make you conceited. And I know I've had people throw that word at me before when I finally decided to start exercising and taking care of my health several years ago. I had a friend tell me, oh, you're really vain, And it's not vain to want to take care of your body. Your body is the temple of God. It's not vain to want to eat fruits and vegetables and salads. And, I felt really bad about it for a while because I was thinking, man, am I vain? But looking back on it, she just was mad that she was losing her Chunky Monkey buddy. We would go get Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey ice cream, and when I decided I wasn't going to eat that ice cream anymore, she didn't have a buddy to eat ice cream with. So, a lot of times things people say to you really reflect more about them than they do you. So, stick to your guns, stick to your truths. When you want to make a change in your life, you make that change, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. It's just their opinion, and their opinion isn't the truth. And yes, you are beautiful. You can believe it, you can know it, you can say thank you, because you're exactly who God created you to be. And I don't want you to forget it. You can walk around with confidence, and that doesn't make you conceited or vain. All right? Thanks, guys.